thank you for the loves. Thank you. You ready to go home?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get you all dressed, okay? Harper, how was school today? You sang Old MacDonald?
Yeah.
You did? Oh my goodness. You ready to go home now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ready to go on a walk?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at your cute gloves. Do you love your gloves?
Yeah.
All right, let's get you all strapped in, okay? Yeah, we're going swimming. We're going swimming dance. Woo!
What do you got?
We got swimming.
You got swimming?
We got swimming.
Oh my goodness!
You want me to do a cannonball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a cannonball. Here I go. Cannonball! Hello everybody. I know that it's been a really long time since we last posted a video for everybody. So I decided that today I would take the opportunity to rectify that situation. A lot of stuff has changed. A lot of good stuff, a lot of hard stuff, just all sorts of stuff has been happening. So I figured it's about time for us to reconnect, and I apologize that it's been so long. But life has kind of been crazy and hectic, so it's been a little bit difficult to keep on top of things. But so yeah, what I'm doing now, I'm just on a walk with Harper. I'm actually bringing her home from her preschool. Yeah, so I don't know if many of you even know, but Harper got accepted into a Jumpstart program with the school system. So she's been doing preschool every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. She goes for 3 hours a day. And she absolutely loves it. It really helps her, you know. It helps her out a lot because she feels grown up, she feels connected, all sorts of things. It gives her little friends and stuff to talk about, stuff for us to help her learn. So it's just all around a good thing. But so yeah, and I'm actually picking her up from school right now, taking her back home. And you might be wondering why that is. Well, so for those of you who don't know, I started working for a company called DoorDash. It's a little startup company and food delivery service here locally. Started doing their training and operations, kind of contracting work for them. Anyway, it was just hard. It was hard for us to connect because I was traveling quite a bit to get up to the office in Seattle, and it just became difficult after a while because we were paying a babysitter like $10 an hour, and I was only making about $13. So in reality, I wasn't making a whole lot of money working with DoorDash at their office. So we had an unfortunate incident a couple weeks ago. Stephanie was actually in a really bad car accident. Not really bad. That's an over-exaggeration. But she wasn't in an accident. She was blindsided by a diesel, and it was a hit and run. So the diesel left. All sorts of craziness, actually. Anyway, long story short, the car was totaled, and so it became very difficult for me to make it up to my job. I was taking public transportation, and so I'd actually have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning so that I could go catch a bus to a train, then take a train up to the city, and then do the same thing when I went home. So it was stressful leaving the house around 6 o'clock in the morning, and I wasn't getting home until around 6 o'clock. So I was pulling 12 hours and paying a babysitter the whole time. So we ended up losing a lot of money from that. We're still trying to figure out the car situation, so we've only got one vehicle. Stephanie's been taking my 4Runner up to her job in Redmond, which is a good distance away. So that leaves me without a vehicle. Anyway, long story short, what ended up happening is I was able to kind of barter a little bit of a deal with my boss. And now 3 days a week I work from home. So I'm able to do like some calls, emails, texts, things like that in order to fulfill some of my responsibilities. And it allows me the opportunity to pick Harper up from school, be able to spend some time with the girls, which I really wasn't doing before. And it also means that we don't have to pay a babysitter for, you know, buku hours 3 days a week, which is really, really nice. So, yeah. So that's kind of a roundabout fill-in of what's going on right now. The reason why I'm walking instead of driving. And anyway, look how beautiful it is out here today. My goodness. I mean, it's just gorgeous. The sun's shining, white puffy clouds, blue sky. Just a gorgeous winter day. I mean, it's also freezing, right? Because when the clouds are here, it actually keeps the temperature a little bit higher. So it's a little bit warmer. There's not as much of a bite in the air, and when the clouds leave, whew, it gets cold. It's chilly. So it's a little bit cold today, but still, I would trade the cold and sun for, you know, straight clouds any day. So we're happy about what a beautiful day it is. Anyway, so yeah, now that I'm at home 3 days a week, there's a very good possibility that I'll have a good amount of time to be able to devote to, you know, keeping the vlog up, keeping you guys informed, just reconnecting generally. So hopefully we'll be able to have some more videos posted. You guys will kind of be able to see how things are going in our life right now, some of the stuff that we've got planned, some of the stuff that we've been doing. So we're pretty excited about that. And ultimately, you're just probably going to see a lot more of my mug instead of my wife. Stephanie was kind of the one running things before, and it was nice seeing her beautiful face all the time. But now you're stuck with me and my beard. Speaking of, I mean, I just have to let you know that I'm just about a year, right? So it's February now, and mid-March is when I hit my 1 year mark on my beard, or yeared, as you might call it. So yeah, that's kind of exciting, right? Almost had this thing going for a full year. I have to admit, I can't lie to you guys. I have trimmed it just once. So the other day, it was just getting really crazy around the neck area, right? Like, it was getting out of control. It still is, but not nearly as bad. And then also my mustache had, in each side of my mustache, I had about, a dozen hairs or so, maybe less, maybe like half a dozen hairs that were significantly longer than the rest of my mustache. I'm talking like 1.5 inches longer, right? So on the edge of my curl in my mustache, I'd have maybe 6 hairs that were just like wild, and they would just go everywhere. I mean, they were all over the place. So I was planning on going a full year, no trim, no nothing, but I couldn't make it. So I trimmed up the neck, and I trimmed off those hairs on the mustache. So it's not a true year-long beard. I did do some grooming modifications to it, so it's not 100% organic. I apologize, but yeah, we're getting close to a year. Anyway, I am having a little bit of a hard time right now holding up the camera and also steering this gigantic stroller with one hand going down the street. Plus there's a lot of vehicles right now, so a lot of noise going on. But we're gonna go ahead and we'll check out for right now. We'll check back in a little bit later, okay? Harper! Oh, she's asleep. School must have wore her out. Anyway, we'll let you guys go for now. We'll talk to you in a bit, alright? You crazy! You can't just jump on me like that. What do you think you're doing? Oh,
Elsie,
be careful.
come
You're
here.
coughing like crazy. Don't cough too much. You okay? Alright. Well, I meant to do more today, but I guess that all of my talking is enough. Ah! You're lucky I caught you, silly Billy. We're now trying to get the girls in bed. As you can tell, that's impossible. Harper, what are you being such a silly for? Oh no, here she comes. Here she comes. Don't smile at me like that. You're crazy. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. Alright, are you ready to say goodbye? Do you say goodbye to everyone? Say goodbye, good night. I love you. Hi, come here. Come here. Can you say goodbye? Say good night. Say I love you. So, thanks again for checking in. Hopefully we'll be able to do it some more, and we'll see you guys later.